of Madden Football 17. And if you leave a video, do the gauntlet. I don't know, but what else I don't know is that who am I gonna play with? Obviously for my unis, I'm gonna pick the Color Rush. And I gotta pick someone that's around, something that's around, like the Titans. Like, yeah, the Titans. I don't know why they're around there. I gotta pick someone that's around, something that's around, like the Titans. Official Color Rush. Here we go. Alright, so now they're both on pro. So now both, so it'll be a fair fight, and it's gonna be 10 minutes. So get ready for maybe 40-minute live stream, maybe even an hour. Fair fight, and it's gonna be 10 minutes. So get ready for maybe 40-minute live stream, maybe even an hour. So reassign. My main goal is to block a field goal, so hopefully that can happen. I don't even know who's that good on the Titans. I would make them an 87 overall. My main goal is to it's kind of weird. All right, let's see it.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the
I'm gonna shut up for these parts.
EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's the Titans going up against the Packers.
Oh, DeMarco Murray.
In December, it might be a different story, but it's a beautiful afternoon for football in Green Bay. That's where we'll find our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This place first opened way back. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Let's do it.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
Their unis are looking nice.
And the Green Bay Packers.
So I'm kicking off to them.
Hi again, everyone.
Oh no, I'm actually returning it.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
All right,
With me,
so
as
they're
always,
kicking.
Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center
Tavon.
stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
All right, so it's a kill on that.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side.
I want to start off with something a little bit simple. And that's a stiff arm from Steve Smith.
14 yards
Senior.
there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with
And that's a first down.
It's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Oh my God!
Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and he returns it into enemy territory. Down to the 45-yard line.
I don't know why I threw that. He looked open for a sec.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
That's what we can do.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. So a good spin move,
Ball.
but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down.
Duh.
It may sound trite to a lot of people, but when you have a team that actually does exactly that in Tennessee with the
Richard
Titans.
Because he
Sherman.
didn't really have, you're alluding to him not having that in Philadelphia.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, look, he started as the guy there. By the end of the season, he was no longer that guy. The offense didn't seem to fit for him, but it fit perfectly in Tennessee as he led a big-time attack, third in the league in rushing.
Yeah, finishing just shy of 1,300 yards, 12 total touchdowns as well. And for HaHa Clinton-Dix, he had 80 of those tackles this past season, 5 interceptions. Got him to a Pro Bowl in his hometown of Orlando.
There we go. Finally. Get off! Get out there. Use your set. Took a long time.
Before going off to the University of Alabama.
Trying to get off him with Clay Matthews. At least 3 tries right there.
He's going to be a huge building block for Green Bay in 2017. Him at the safety position, not to get better at the corners, but of course Clay Matthews is still there too, terrorizing quarterbacks.
Speaking of terrorizing quarterbacks, Clay Matthews just got that second now. It's 4th and 13. We are punching the ball. And that's going to be fair catch.
No return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And now the Titans defense gets set to go again.
And now Big Mo's wearing a shirt of their color. They're hoping to continue that momentum in their direction with maybe another pick.
Who's Big Mo? He's momentum, right?
Momentum. And right now, he's hugging them.
Alright, so I'm either gonna go to Gronk or Beckham. I don't wanna get so deep.
Almost intercepted.
Oh my
it
God!
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
All right, we got David Johnson. That's how we do it. 19 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
There we go. Finally, I just want to get the ball to David Johnson. As a handoff.
First carry now. This is Johnson.
Oh, geez.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Only 2 I got for that? Didn't even get that far. I thought I got nothing out of that, but...
Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
Oh, it's probably a dumb move. Oh, no, it's not. Let's go. Let's go.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
Let's go.
Last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And
I don't even know how.
There's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Right there, Steve Smith. Let's go.
He's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion.
All right, we're moving.
Catch as well to create the yardage
oh, little rat.
It is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And Gronkowski's got it complete over the middle.
I thought Gronk was going to get up in there.
But he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
I just ran right into him.
Way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown!
Yeah, that's how we do it. We give it to Gronk wide open.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal.
All right,
He's a wide
7-0.
receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
And this will not be returnable. It's
yeah, you cannot cover Gronk. No way. No way that you're able to cover Gronk. Alright, so it's ball. Looks like it's a handoff to the right. DeMarco Murray. Now they're swapping it. It's to the
back there. Throw left side complete to
Shin is sharp.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time, they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback as easy targets. But in the NFL, you've got to run the entire route tree, and you've got to run it well if you expect to get open.
They go play action here on first down. The catch is made by Kevin
Oh,
Wright.
TJ Ward laid him out.
Before getting this inside the 30. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just find a spot and what we call sit down.
You dare try that on me.
It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paid
laid out.
For the linebacker
I love the way that you described it. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home with the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
Defense. Because I'm sorry if the quality's not that good. I don't have an Elgato or anything like that. So if this gets 10 likes, I will buy myself an Elgato. They're like $300.
Murray the lone setback. He'll get the football here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a third and seven. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
All right, come on, Henry. I don't know who that is.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He's going to go up top.
Ooh, no.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up
base block right, okay.
Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
I felt like I could have blocked that.
So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL is just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Logan up there.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
All right, so we are a go for going to the right. Let's do it.
Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
Yeah, that's how we run. That's how we run the ball.
Like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
First the juke, then the truck, then the stiff arm. That was so good. That's how we do it here. That is how we do it.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
All right, looks like we can do it again.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Antoine Blake, the corner, in on the stop.
Wide trail. On
2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Got to throw it over.
He almost had it. Already with 1 interception, missing a second there. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the 1st quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the 2nd
one. No.
He finds
yes! Yes!
30-yard play on
oh my God! I didn't even thought I thought that was a pick. Oh jeez, that was.
On 3rd and long like that. How does that
oh my God, my heart is beating. Oh my God, that's why we got Odell. That is why you have Odell. Look at that one. That was dope.
Another pistol look here.
Got Montgomery.
Now a handoff
Right up
here to his
through
running
here.
back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Let's see.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
Oh man, I don't know if I should be calling Verts right now. Oh jeez, that guy's just tripping over everyone.
On third down, Rodgers dancing to his left.
Oh no!
And he couldn't
should have
hang on
had
to
that.
it through the contact. Incomplete.
I had forever.
So now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try.
And it's good. And it's good.
And Crosby puts it through, and they push the lead up to a
I don't know how
touchdown
Odell
now,
didn't catch that.
10-3. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
I really want to force them to a field goal because I want them. I really want them. Oh, that was through the goal. Because I really want to block one of those kicks, like so bad. Like, I want to know.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
I don't think so. Come on, Mariota.
Again, it's Murray.
No. Oh, geez, Murray.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Mariota now to throw on first down.
Oh, hit while he threw the ball.
Seeing no options, he throws it away. Let's look ahead for a quick minute. We don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. 7 yards remaining here on third down.
Tough day.
3rd and
sledding
7.
right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Ah,
He'll just toss it away.
That's how we do
So he throws
it.
away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them
10
throughout the
to
half.
3. Kern. Okay, we're taking this thing back from the end zone here.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Probably the most dumbest decision I've ever done. Stopped at the 11.
Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be
Oh, let's go! Let's go, David Johnson!
Way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe.
Oh my God, the ref just was like,
down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point.
How many times
David Johnson with the truck in, he was speeding.
You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss.
There we go, another one out to David Johnson.
Some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, that led to a really nice game.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Oh my God! How did Smith
Eventually goes
catch
down,
that?
but not before reaching the 30-yard
How
line.
did Smith not?
do add up. The offense
Oh
keeps the
my
ball
God,
moving
that is
downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Yeah, we're resting our D right now while we're out here doing work.
And they'll go on the ground. And some room to maneuver.
Oh my
Inside
God!
the 20
Juke.
before he's brought down.
Juke.
That one goes for 13 yards and it moves
Juke.
and sticks.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the
Middle
offensive line
flat.
did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
Oh man.
Nelson left side. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6.
I was gonna throw it up to Odell, but then
And
I saw the
2016
safety on
NFL
him.
Comeback Player of the Year was Jordy Nelson. He had a fantastic year after the knee injury in 2015. Well over 1,000 yards again. And once again, he was the #1 target for Aaron Rodgers.
NFL high 14 receiving touchdowns. What dimension does he add that makes them so good on offense?
Dependability as well as speed.
Yeah!
Right? Jordy Nelson's the type of guy who can run any
There we
route
go.
you want. Yet he can also take the top off of a defense, as we like to say, by running past people. It's a heck of a combination to deal with. Plus,
There we
Aaron
go.
Rodgers knows when he gets in trouble, he just looks for Jordy Nelson, and 9.9 times out of 10, he'll find a way to get open.
Now Crosby for the point after.
Cross boy. So it's a kind of a tight
It's
game,
up and
but
good, and that
we're
makes
up.
it 17-3.
But our D though, our D is just too.
So the drive there took 6 plays.
Good.
And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh wait, oh wait. Oh.
Antonio Andrews now to return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
They're in and out all day.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They
And
know
stop
the
running the
situation.
ball.
And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They go with Murray again.
Oh,
Xavier
Rhodes!
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some
3rd
confidence.
and
'cause
10.
You can't abandon the
Stop
play calling
them
right
again.
now.
Let's
It looks like the
do
Packers have
it.
added an extra DB on 3rd down. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
Got him!
They get to
Tripped him
Mariota
up.
here as he's dropped on the sand.
Tripped him up.
Perry
You guys saw,
down there to get him
this
for
is
the
a
loss
pro
of
level
9.
that they're
And
at.
that'll lead to 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Ooh,
And you
just
change the
tripped up
blocking
his
schemes.
feet.
Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability.
That
and a
is
sack
how we do
resulted.
it. All right. Ref, watch out.
This is brought in at the 21.
Break that, break that.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And
19
possession
yards.
will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
I mean, we kind of ran it
and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Inside cross.
On first down, Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Third
Was that a
reception.
receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
Gronk,
Like he
Gronk.
went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
319. I'm rolling out to the right. Everyone's on the right. Okay, no, I am not rolling out to the right, but Steve Smith.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll
Already
have it first and goal.
200 passing
and now with that
yards.
completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
All right, I'm not.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh
This will
no.
be caught at about the 5. That catch.
Teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going
Oh
to
my God.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, it's dropped. He couldn't hang on. That would have been a big interception. Instead, they'll have a chance to get 3.
Oh, one
A
was
little lull in the action
open.
here to go over an offseason storyline. It's kind of interesting. LA a couple years ago, they have no teams, and now they're going to have 2 with the move from San Diego to LA. What does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back to Los Angeles.
Less
to become
culture
the Rams.
shock.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition still is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially, for at least the first couple of years before they share a stadium with the Rams. So that changes things. Obviously,
I got him.
in the market they haven't been in a long time. They began as the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played 1 season as such.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he
He
knew
tried
he was on
to
his back.
juke.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13.
See what we can
There's
do.
the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Punting, 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 punt.
Here's
Straight
Brett Kern
rush.
now, as he'll punt it away
Josh.
for the 4th time today.
Yeah, I should have called. So glad I called a fair
And
catch.
this will be taken at the 13. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And Green Bay
I like the
getting
straight
ready to go
flush,
as they
try and
take
block
the
that
field.
punt.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things.
Ah!
I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It's a pickup of 19, and it'll be a Green Bay first down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll lose back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Alright, we're just going to take a knee here. Alright, so if we want to run it, we got to run it to the left side.
So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Packers right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Titans, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Now following the interception, will once again sack the QB. This ends up as a loss of 12. Now to the middle of the first. Rodgers gonna find his mark, and it's gonna be caught for the touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Midway through the second quarter, Johnson's looking for room to run, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. Third down from inside the 10. Morgan's gonna take down the QB here. This will go as a loss of 10.
Yeah, so they sacked me right there.
So that'll wrap it up for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back now to Green Bay for the start of the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made.
They're only down by 14.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want.
Damn, I thought Clay was coming right after that. If he ran to the other side, ooh.
And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Mariota, and Matthews has it right side.
No.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Third and 8 yards. Third and 8.
He rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch.
Alright, so my difficulty is on pro, and his difficulty is on pro, so it's even. I'm just saying that right now.
Down, Mariota.
Oh, geez, Mariota.
Send this one deep right side, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So if I decline it, it'd just be...
Oh, there's one you don't see often, the illegal forward pass.
And the reason we don't see it very often is the quarterback has to be totally beyond the line of scrimmage for the flag to come out. If any part of the quarterback is behind the line of scrimmage when he throws the ball, then it's not an illegal forward pass.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
I'm chill with the 24.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
That's how we
How
do
about
it.
the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up
Trucked
any
them.
points, and turning the ball back over.
Ran them over.
Do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Second down following the run.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
There we go. 13 yards
so
of
many times you hear
the wrap.
today's NFL described as a space game. get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right?
Hey! Hey, Jordy!
Take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson.
Oh, my God.
55
Moss.
yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21
They dropped
points.
their safety. That's what you get when you drop your safety. You got your quarterback roll out and just moss the corner.
Just 4 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score.
Alright, guys.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Boom. And that almost hit the cameraman.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Clay!
The field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know I'm wandering into cliche territory, but when DeMarco Murray's not piling up yards, it has an adverse effect on his team.
And we are bearing witness to that here in this game. A run, it's Murray. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
3rd and
Partner,
10.
we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
Run up, run up.
Add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh, no.
Pass falls
No,
incomplete.
no.
One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
I'm trying to block for those punts.
And the Titans defense, they get ready. They take the field again. They've had a couple passing touchdowns against them in this game, and that last drive they really got picked apart.
They've got to figure out how to tighten things up because no matter what they've done, whatever adjustments they've made, offense has been a step ahead of them. So they've got to figure it out. Usually,
Do a
a
wide
sack of the
trail.
quarterback can help change the momentum.
Maybe bring some pressure.
I think maybe a little bit of pressure would help them greatly.
Here's Rodgers.
Odell, 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 Odell. Odell.
Give him 30 yards there. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And
Odell
because
always
of
got
that
them
speed,
hands.
You have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you
that
said.
possess.
Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Whenever I see a drop back and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And
Right
now
here,
they're in
3rd
the
and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now it's Rodgers.
Rip.
Nelson's got it here right side. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover.
I mean, they're not
down.
really even going to do anything.
Well,
I'm not that
not
sad.
the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray.
Nope.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
One thing I do know about DeMarco Murray, he loves to pile up carries. You know, a lot of backs are concerned about how many they have. Not him. He wants the ball all the time. But so far in this game, that's not working too well, and his team's losing.
He's had a decent chunk of carries. He just hasn't had much success when he's gotten those carries. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
He buttery.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Sipping cups.
Murray the lone setback. He'll get it running right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They go play action here on first down.
Ha-ha, Clinton Dix!
But it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
All right, we gotta stop running the ball.
And it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Waggle, 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 waggle.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
Oh, jeez, on the bootleg.
Right side here, Beckham.
That was pretty young.
Brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him.
Perfect timing, y'all.
Turn it upfield for good yardage.
Turn up, turn up.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
All right, no more running.
A full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And they're going to
wide trail, wide trail. All right, this guy's about to pay. He dropped his freaking safety.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
I don't
and brings up
understand.
third down.
I don't understand.
Well, they
what
went
the
for
heck?
the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Yeah. Haha.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Taking pass. Here's Rodgers. He's going to try and go deep again. And
Yeah! Yes, but there's a flag on the play. No.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Oh, I see Tavon.
Third and long, it's Rodgers.
Tavon's pretty quick.
And that's caught inside the
Tavon's pretty quick. Tavon's pretty quick. Tavon's pretty quick. Damn.
75 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front.
That's how we
I'm
do
not sure how many can
it.
actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
Cross boy.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
I'm gonna be a nice guy and do the onside kick. I'm gonna be a nice guy.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Watch, just spam the X button. Just spam the X button. And then that's how you get the ball.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
That was second down run for Murray. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A first down throw for Mariota. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. A gain of 6 there on first.
Oh, he want beef with Mike Daniels?
Receivers really gain stature in the NFL
and
because
he's
they can do
beefing
so many
with
things.
Mike Daniels.
Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are right there waiting goals.
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
They're only down by what? I don't know. 20-something. But they're going deep. It's the fourth quarter here, they're going deep.
Finding a safety valve here.
Oh! Oh, jeez!
The 14-yard line.
What
Everyone's got to be able to catch.
What just happened right there?
You play, but if you're on offense,
oh my God! He just threw his. He like that. He was a fidget spinners. He was a flippin' fidget spinner. I think that was Jake Ryan. Jake Ryan. I think it was him. He looked like a freaking fidget spinner. So look, he running in, right? Yeah, that was Jake Ryan. Okay. Look at how he hit him. He really should have just lost the ball right there. And look at, he just spins. What? What? Bait? Freaking fidget spinner. That was crazy.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. On first down, Murray. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup.
16 rushes for 45 yards.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On the read option, it's Mariota.
Nope.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football. And what a nice gain on that play.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
I really hope they don't. Okay, good.
Short yardage, Mariota. He's got time in the pocket. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field
All right, let's see if
goal
I
on
can
the
block
table as
it.
it's 4th down. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down.
Oh, give me that. Give me that.
As his guys will get the football back.
Give me that.
The coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Caught by Nelson left
There we go,
side.
Nels.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Packers are going to have a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man left side is Gronkowski. A very solid gain of 27.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL,
I know, Odell was wide.
Is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game, and however it turns out, it turns out.
Alert, alert.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And
Pretty
the
broken
offense moving
tackle.
quickly to the line. Now a play fake.
No!
And that's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it's 3rd down.
Stop nay-naying. Look at the scoreboard.
But I think it's safe
I'm
to
not
say that
cheating.
pressure can
Both
get to any
teams'
quarterback.
skill
He's
level is
obviously
at
a great
pro.
franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers, escaping the pressure right.
Jeez, Tavon.
Finds his man, it's Austin.
Thank
He's
you.
going to have the first down at about the 38. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down.
Why would I do that?
Austin intercepted.
I saw Gronk wide. I pressed the wrong
These
button.
guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Oh my God, Gronk was
Making it easy on
wide.
themselves here
I
down the
didn't
stretch.
even
2
mean to
picks now in
do
the
that.
4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to
I
swallow.
literally chased them around the whole entire field. He was
7 yards to go on
red.
2nd down.
Tennessee, bro.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And Matthews has it
No
right
first.
side.
No
They stop him
first.
for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No
They
first.
didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Packers bring pressure and they block it.
Hey, we blocked something.
This is
Pick
the
it
long
up.
ball, taken inside the 15.
Yeah.
So when I look at the scoreboard and realize they just blocked a punt with that type of a lead,
Woo.
how much of that was a
Boom.
pump block or how much of it was a breakdown, you think, by the team punting the ball?
You got to think a breakdown, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think someone just didn't fulfill their assignment and end up now
I
in an even
was
worse position.
And now you can
lit.
start the buses. I would say it's safe, right?
Rev them up, baby.
If they weren't started already. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon.
David.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Nelson's got it here right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Don't even gotta
Now
wait
it's
for him.
Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Shakes off the sack. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
We got Odell.
They'll
We've
go for it.
got
It's
Odell.
Now this is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I want to block the freaking punt again.
And go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this
Oh,
offense
that's what
moving.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
pick.
how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Walker with a grab, left side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Mariota now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
No.
And he'll be
3rd
brought
and 1.
down right at the 45-yard line. Call it a 3-yard
Ah.
gain. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Defense has to stand tall here. 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota.
Give me that.
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
All right, let's block it
31, I
again.
think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own
Now
sideline.
we'll see what his offense can do. And they're going to speed things up here.
Waggle, 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 waggle.
They go play action.
Waggle,
here on 1st
waggle.
down.
Waggle, waggle. Steve Smith with the waggle.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy
And
of the 40.
we have reached the
Time for
2-minute
a
warning.
break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Wrap up garbage time. Rip.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this
Tight end
one on
attack
ice
cheese.
as they've got it here at 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers.
Burr, 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 burr.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution, it's not just performance, it's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Kept covered.
Rodgers looking to throw. Steps away to his left. This is caught. Gronkowski. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now first and goal.
Step up in the
On any given
pocket.
pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football.
Oh, let's go.
Into the end zone.
All of it was red. It said no go. It said no go.
This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt.
That's how we do it. It said all red. It said don't do that. Up the middle. What the juke move?
The fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it
Oh.
out.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Now Crosby for the point after.
I don't even care if I miss it. Y'all not gonna
He's been a
graduate.
busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run.
It's all good. I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna do an onside kick. Just spam X or A or whatever console you're on. And then
The Titans are going to recover the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
alright, let's flip and do that thing.
First down, Mariota.
Oh my!
Sideline, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And now it's second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, they better be, because it's about to be a 3rd and long.
A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota.
Oh my
Down
god.
that right side, it's Sharp. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
But there's a flag. Holding on the offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations,
2nd and
tougher to
18.
execute and pick up first downs.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And he's good.
Yeah! Nick Perry!
2-yard line. Nick Perry getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and
Okay, you know
26.
my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Hey, we got 3 down.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Complete to
No!
Ray.
No!
Numbers. There he goes. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he
Oh,
won't
yeah.
be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The drive there only spanning
I think
3
Michaela just let her out.
And the
Him
results
out.
in the end, a Titans touchdown.
Whatever. I don't know who Davis is, but
This
okay.
fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You good, bro? Literally trying to
Return
move,
here,
but it
he'll
won't
make
let me
only to the
move.
10-yard line.
What is
Anytime you
this?
feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
All right, this is probably going to be the last
play,
so...
Switch. 319. Over. Hurry up. Check three. Watch out.
Rodgers throwing here. Surveying the field. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete.
And I'm just going to call a timeout. This is how you rub it in their faces.
By the offense.
This is how you rub it in people's faces.
We take a break. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Finish that off.
Shot here, and it's incomplete.
It's whatever. We still won.
But now this game is over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That's all good. They were both on pro. I was not cheating. Now let's see this. First quarter, they got 3. I got 10. Second, I got 7. The third, I got 4. In the fourth quarter, I got 7. Highlights. They were both on pro. I was not cheating. To Gronk. And then down the field to Odell Beckham and double coverage. And then down to freaking Jordan Nelson with that ball. So I remember that. And then that was level was all on pro. That's just my Madden skills. Look, if I go over here, skill level pro stays like that. Alright, so I wasn't cheating. That was just pure Madden skill.